Good morning. I have a self-made day off today. But seriously, how can I be expected to handle work on a day like this? Life moves pretty fast. And if you don't stop and look around for a while, you can miss it. Today is chest day though, and that isn't BS. We're going to strive to get that pump in and get the results we need. But after the chest day, we got to shower, obviously. But we're also going to have a little bit more fun today. Really appreciate the sun now that it's finally here. April showers bring May flowers. Still not May yet, but hopefully the sun comes out a little bit more. Don't misunderstand. I understand the importance of the pump. As Arnold Schwarzenegger once said, the pump is like climaxing. He's got a good point there. After all, he was the oak. I could be the oak. I just have to bum rides off the people. Heck yeah, chest day. And the reason I like chest day so much is because there are just a bunch of fun ways to train chest. Similarly to why I like training back so much as well, because there's just so many ways to train the back as well as the chest. And I think that's a part of the reason why Arnold loved to do back and chest on the same day, or a push-pull day. For me, I like to separate them so that way I know I'm getting the exact muscles as opposed to hitting a bunch of things at once and everything not being able to recover as it should. But that's neither here nor there, my friends. Speaking of Arnold Schwarzenegger, his classic movies, they still hold up pretty well. Even though I think one of his most underrated movies, it's a movie called Raw Deal. Now, I don't know how many people remember or have seen this movie, but you know what? It is very underrated. I had a lot of fun watching it. And I think what made it really stand out to me was the final action scene when he's listening to Satisfaction by the Rolling Stones and he's just capping a bunch of people. Let me tell you, after I saw that, that song became my workout song for like 3 weeks on repeat. No joke. But when it comes to other Arnold movies, there are the classics, Conan the Barbarian, Terminator 1 and 2, Predator. My favorite Arnold movie is the first Predator, by the way. But when it comes to Terminator 1 and 2, I'm one of the few people that says I like Terminator 1 more than Terminator 2. I think that's actually more of a common opinion than I think, but when you hear conversations about Terminator, everyone says Terminator 2. And the reason I love Terminator 1 so much is because it's more of a science fiction horror movie than it is a straight up action film. The Terminator is a menace to society in that film. And that's why I love it so much. And if you know me, I love science fiction, I love horror. So fusing the two together is my thing. Now, of course, I'm not saying it's a straight up horror movie or anything like that. If you go to your movie store, it's not going to be in the horror section. It's going to be in the action section, obviously, because the action scenes in it are really well done, even though the second movie most certainly has superior action scenes in it. But James Cameron is an artist when it comes to filming quality action scenes, even in movies like True Lies, which is another underrated movie. Both underrated for James Cameron as well as Arnold, in my opinion. I think that recently got a Blu-ray release. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. But when it comes to Arnold movies, like I said, my favorite is Predator 1. It is just so cool. Like I said, even when I was talking about Terminator, science fiction and horror are my things. And Predator 1 is definitely a straight up horror film. I consider it a horror film that snuck into an action film. And that's why it's awesome. And of course, Jingle All the Way is a part of Christmas time every year. Can't forget about that. So I'm now back at the apartment with lighting that's making me look 4 times my age. But anyways, I got my post-workout snack here. A scoop of vanilla protein, 2 scoops of cocoa, and a tablespoon of dry peanut butter. with yogurt as the base. But anyway, hopefully it tastes as awesome as it looks. It looks kind of like ice cream. So that should be fun. But what are the plans for the day? Like I said, I got a shower now. Well, after I eat this, then I'm going to maybe go out and do something. I am going to go out, but what I'm going to do, I don't know just yet. Hopefully it's going to be something fun. It's the middle of the week or Tuesday. And yeah, we're just going to see if I can't find something fun to do. Push comes to shove, I just drive around, see the sights. I'll catch you guys later. Peace. So I went to GameStop because my friend gave me a gift card for GameStop for my birthday last year, and he said he has no idea if there's anything on it. I don't know if there's anything on it. He said he got it from someone else. So we'll see if there's any credits on there. Why not? So I didn't record in there because I wanted to respect the people that were in there with me. And I walked out with 3 games. Not bad. All reasonably priced, and they were doing a sale, buy 2, get 1 free, so that's why I got 3 of them. And there was one that I was actually looking for a little bit, at least on PS3. It's a game I have played before, but it's cool to have and I get to play it again. I'll catch you guys in a little bit when I don't know where I'm going to go next. Quickly ran to the store so I can get some healthier food for my cat. I am pretty sure this is the one that she really liked. Not only that, I had to get some body wash because I ran out and I want to smell good. Yankee Doodle, keep it up. Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the step, and let the girls be handy. I know this isn't the most well-lit spot in the world, but it's kind of just quiet here outside of the vehicles driving all around in the background. But I just kind of needed to be at a spot where I can think about things, think about life. And sometimes I just come to this one little location because no one comes here at night. If people look out their window, they'll probably think you're crazy, but I don't mind that. The 3 games I got, by the way, all PS3 games. Duke Nukem Forever, Uncharted the first one, and Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Not a bad selection. I know people don't love Duke Nukem Forever, and I know people started drifting away from Call of Duty around that time, but it was reasonably priced. And like I said, one of them was free, so I didn't care that much. And I do like Duke Nukem Forever a lot. I just love Duke Nukem, and John St. John is a very nice gentleman. Outside of that, though, I was thinking about life, and some of these end-of-day conversations I've been having have been kind of depressing or a little bit more downer, and I kind of don't want this one to feel like that, even if it is kind of that way, if you know what I mean. I was kind of just thinking about how a lot of the time life feels like we are all kind of stuck at a standstill. Yeah, I don't know what that ringing sound is either. But we all are stuck at a standstill, but time just keeps going and 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 going. Almost as if almost as if it is going faster, but we are still stuck in that same place. And I've been thinking about that a lot, actually. Whether it's at work, at the gym, when I'm at home, when I'm at church, when I'm with friends. There's just a lot of stuff in life where I will feel like time is going on without me. And I think a lot of people tend to feel that way too. People might not want to admit it, but sometimes we're okay with that because we have achieved what we want to achieve and we just are going for it until God calls us home. But for some of us, it just feels like we are pushing and pushing and pushing for a goal, but we never get any closer to it. And then time is just keeps moving and moving and moving and moving and moving and moving, leaving us behind. And that's reality a lot of the time. Now, with this fitness goal, with this acting goal, I don't believe that time is necessarily leaving me behind with it, because this isn't an easy goal. And like I said, if it was given to me easily, the reward would mean nothing. It would have no true value to it. But every now and again, it does feel like putting in a lot of effort and getting almost nothing in return, or feeling like that. And that's not the case. I did have an active year last year, and I'm hoping that I can make this year an even more active year. We're still at the beginning of the year, or we're a quarter of the way through it. So it is just about figuring out how do we continue forward, even if we're still feeling like we're at a standstill and time is just leaving us behind. There's no definitive answer for that, I don't think. It's just doing your best and hoping we achieve what we want to achieve. I have a goal in mind. I know what that goal is, and I'll do anything come hell or high water to achieve that goal. Now, I have an additional goal that I'm not going to talk about. That's going to be in a couple years, though. I know exactly what it is. I know exactly what my plan is. Give myself 2 years for that goal. And maybe I'll even lessen the time, depending on how my life proceeds forward from here. I don't know. Because I was debating, do I want to wait 2 years? Do I want to wait less? Because with this goal, I know I don't have forever to do it. With any of these goals, I don't have forever to do it. But I'm going to be acting for 2 more years, I know that. And after that, unless my acting career really takes off within these 2 years, I know what I want this next goal to be, and I'm going to do it. As they say, mind the music and the step, and let them girls